We've gotten like a lot of HRIS integration requests prior to using Merge. For example, like, our customers in Europe have integrations with like HRIS companies like Lano and Personio, whereas like people in the US, we're more likely to request integrations with solutions based in the States like HiBob, TriNet, Gusto, etc. We learned that each integration was really complex to build and maintain. So we could take each engineer, like our engineers, countless hours to carry out this work. We tried building them internally at first, and then we quickly realized that this was a lot of work and it wasn't going to scale very well. And last but not least, many HRIS providers require you to perform like business partnerships before you can integrate with them. That takes a lot of time. Sometimes you have to pay those HRIS systems, and then like the legal work of making sure that data provisions are all signed and everything. There's a lot of overhead that kind of comes in with every individual HRIS integration. And yeah, we didn't feel like we wanted to do all of that in-house. Merge addressed pretty much every single HRIS integration that we needed at the time. And as we've been on Merge for the past like 2.5, 3 years, they've been adding more and more integrations. So like as customers are onboarding with those new integrations, like we don't really have to do any like integration specific work, which is great. Merge also offers a lot of really helpful advanced features, like field mapping. So sometimes with like more complex HRIS systems, there's some data that's like not common to like every HRIS system. There might be like a specific like type of role or like level or something for a specific customer that they want to be able to see in ramp. And Merge made it very easy to like kind of pick out that data from the raw data that we were getting from the HR system and pull that into ramp so that users can see that data in ramp and have that continually updated as well, and use that in ramp for whatever they'd like to do. The place where HRIS integrations live is in the App Center. So we went company to App Center, and then user management. I'm going to be connecting Gusto, so I'm just going to search Gusto up, and here it is, Gusto. So here there's just this connect app button. So I'm going to click this, and then this is when the Merge magic begins. Cool. So yeah, Merge is kind of giving us this like iframe that will show up, that will like kind of do the whole authentication process. So here I'm connecting a sandbox data one, so I'll click this, and then this is all the things that Ramp is going to be communicating with through Merge, and then I'll click next here. And then it'll click open window, and then here it'll kick me over to Gusto, and then here's where I will authorize Ramp to connect to our account. I'll just go ahead and click Merge, click authorize. Cool. So yeah, it comes over to Ramp, and then at this point, Merge is kind of syncing with Gusto and getting all that data from Gusto into Merge for it to be set up. And then if I go back over into apps and connected apps and click settings here. So yeah, this is kind of like where people are able to invite users. So you can see that this is all data that's brought in from Gusto. If I want to like invite some of these users, just click a few of these and review the invites. You can see that the role is already brought in. This is coming from Gusto. You can see the managers being brought in. Some of these users don't have managers, but some of them do. And then the department, sometimes like the department might not exist, so we can just like create that department on the bat, and then we can select departments for each of these users. Usually this will be populated from Merge, but some of the sandbox data wasn't perfect. And yeah, once all of this is set up, you can just click send these invites, and then we will kick off those invites in the background, and then those users will get added in. You can see in pending, let me just refresh the page again, that there's 5 invites that we're waiting on. So this is like the kind of like the start of the flow when we invite users. There's also a part with automatically syncing organizational changes. So these are all the things that we will automatically sync. This is a plus gated feature, but yeah, we can sync first and last name changes, manager changes, department changes, location changes after the user's been invited to Ramp. And the last thing, there's no users here in the terminated part, but if a user had been terminated on Gusto, but they're still in Ramp, we will show them here. We'll also send an email every day saying like, oh, these are the users that you need to deactivate. And then it'll show up here. And then there's just like a very quick flow to terminate that user.